Hi, this is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and quite a few have asked me after I started using the Galaxy S4 as my primary phone, what are the apps that I normally use? And actually, I'm not a big app junkie. I just use a few apps. So let's have a closer look at the apps that I use on my Samsung Galaxy S4. So this is my Samsung Galaxy S4 and I'm using the S View cover. I have already made a video regarding the S View cover, so you can have a look at that. And if you just open the cover, it unlocks the phone automatically. And as you can see, I've just made a few changes on the home screen. I'm not using the default weather widget, which I found it to be a little bit buggy. I'm just using a common widget and it was pre-installed on the phone. Let me show you the same. This is the clock widget that I'm using here. And for my weather, I'm using this AccuWeather. I downloaded that. And if you notice here, it also gives you the weather info on the toolbar. So that's the change that I have made here. And again, due to removing that weather widget, I have extra row of icons. Again, I use WhatsApp a lot. I also use the Chrome browser, also use Twitter. Actually, all the tweets, etc. I do is from the phone itself. So I use this app a lot. Twitter app. Again, I'm very active on Google+, so I use that one also. And if you move towards the side, as you can see, this is the weather widget app that I'm using. AccuWeather is the name of this one. And also I was using this S Health app a lot. I have just stopped using it for the past 1 week because I'm using the Fitbit now to track my steps. Otherwise, it used to track the number of steps that I have taken. And just click this and it opens the S Health app. And you do get these options. For example, I do sometimes use this comfort level to check the ambient temperature. So that's one thing. And again, basic apps, as you see, S Voice, I have disabled the S Voice. By default, if you double tap it, it goes to the S Voice, but I've disabled that and I've just kept an icon over here if I want to use it. And moving towards this side, again, these are the two widgets. I'm using this assistive light, and this just opens, this is like a torch, LED light switches on or off. Again, this widget is pre-installed. And also I use this active app widget. If you click on the same, it shows the apps that are running. And for example, as you can see, this Twitter app is now taking a lot of CPU cycles, about more than 11%. And if you want, you can end it. So this is again a handy, widget app that is called active apps that I use. Also, sometimes I do use this automatic call recorder, which records the voice calls. For example, if I'm going to make a call to reserve some tickets, etc. for airlines, etc. I use that so that my conversation is recorded. Savan is again a popular app, a music app, Hindi streaming app that I use. And also I do use this TuneIn radio. I purchased the pro version, but even the free version works great. I listen to this Hit 104 radio station a lot, and I use this TuneIn radio almost every day, I would say. Again, Evernote is a very popular app that I use for note taking, and it's cross-platform. For example, if I edit something on my PC, also it gets reflected. So that's a very useful app. Adroid is again a very useful app. For example, transferring files from this phone to the computer, etc. It's very easy. I actually made a dedicated video regarding this, so if you want to know more about that, you can check out that video. Let me get out of this one. And Google Maps, of course, YouTube, and this is the default email app. I like that. A lot of spam I'm getting these days. The thing is that I like the AirView gesture. As I told you, you just hover over a specific message and you don't even have to open it, and it gives you a preview. So I like this app. Sadly, it does not work with the default Gmail app. This one is also that I use a lot. So that's one. And again, Watch On is the app that you can use with the S4 and control, for example, your television, etc. I also made a dedicated video regarding this, so you can check out that. It works perfectly, and it's just not restricted to Samsung television. It works with any brand of television. For example, I tried it with Panasonic, Sony, and Samsung television. It works great. And moving here, some of the games: Asphalt 7, Modern Combat 4, and I also have this Android system info. And again, some basic apps, nothing great here. I would say benchmarking and stuff. I did change the keyboard, and I'm not using the default keyboard. This is the Swift key keyboard that I'm using, and I like this a lot. And this gives you auto prediction, and actually it's a very nice keyboard. mostly predicts everything. And also we get swipe. For example, let's type great, GREAT. You don't have to, and you can easily type also. So very good app, but again it's a paid app, it's not a free. That's Swift Keys, and I like it a lot. It gives you a lot of options. Actually, let me open the app, and as you can see, you get tons and tons of options with this Swift Keys. Let's look at the stats, and it gives my heating map. For example, it says that my typing has improved 33% because of this app, etc. Pretty good app, I would say. Swift Keys. And let's look at what else. Let's go to the apps. Again, basic Kai's here. I don't use it that much. I like Android a lot more than that. As you can see, not a lot of apps that I've used. And also I do use Skype a lot, and it works perfectly. Again, nothing special, I would say. And this is one more app that I use a lot, called Wi-Fi Analyzer. And this is again free, and it analyzes the Wi-Fi networks that are around you. And for example, you can change the Wi-Fi channel so that you don't have a lot of overlapping stuff. And again, it's a free app you can download from the Google Play Store. You do get a lot of options, like for example, AP list. If you go, it even displays the make of the router that is being used. So very good app. So if you are having some Wi-Fi issues, I would say download this Wi-Fi Analyzer app. It's a pretty good app. So these are some of the apps that I regularly use on my Samsung Galaxy S4. Again, do let me know if you're using some other apps. Again, I'm sure you guys must be having some more interesting apps than I am using. Again, please share them in the comments given below. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.